Meantime, check out the move in Affirm. Shares are soaring almost 30% in the after hours on earnings. The company's call is underway. Kate Rooney's got the details. Kate.
Hey, Melissa. Affirm shares had been down double digits heading into these results, and more than making up for it after hours with that pop you just mentioned. It's up about 28%, almost 30% here after hours, following a beat on revenue, better than expected guidance. Also, some new details on that Amazon partnership. So that deal was announced back in August. We knew that Affirm was the e-commerce giant's first buy now, pay later partner outside of those credit card issuers, but Affirm expanding that, saying that it is officially the exclusive partner for Amazon on buy now, pay later through 2023. Affirm will also be integrated into Amazon's digital wallet. It's also open to all U.S. customers. It started as sort of a pilot program back in August. And as part of this deal, Amazon is getting some Affirm stock options as well. Amazon will get some of these warrants up front, but there's also some different tranches, and the majority are subject to certain performance targets and vesting periods. And for the core numbers, guys, first quarter revenue grew at 55% year over year. Affirm reporting strong outlook as well on revenue. For the full year, it's looking at around $1.2 billion. That was better than expected. And another partnership, Shopify, also seems to be paying off for Affirm, or at least it did in the quarter. The total merchant volume, or merchant number, increased from 6,500 to more than 100,000 merchants on the platform. They say that was really due to Shopify. Active customers also up 124% year over year to 8.7 million. Transactions per active customer, though, increased about 8%. So it's still about 2.3% for customers. They're really not becoming the everyday payment method. They're really only using it 2 or 3 times in a given year. So really for those bigger purchases, gross merchandise volume, meanwhile, GMV, that's a key metric for the first quarter, fiscal quarter, was up to $2.7 billion, up 84%. But excluding Peloton, that's its largest merchant by far, it was up 138%. But like we said, shares soaring here after hours, up about 30%. Melissa, back to you.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kate Rooney. Pete, do you like Affirm?
You know, I like it. I've been in it multiple times. I'm not in it now, of course. I missed this huge jump on the earnings call. But I'll tell you what, you got to love a lot of what's going on here. Obviously, the revenue growth. But what I love are the partnerships, Mel. When I'm hearing about Shopify and Amazon, and you're talking about monsters. And this is absolutely something that will be critical for them to grow into the future as well. So I think the sky is the limit for this company. Obviously, we got to get a company that we're going to see that actually can make money in a much different way than they are right now. But I still think what you're looking at is a company that's in the very early stages still of growth, and it continues to grow. And you can see by those numbers, 55%. She's talking about some huge numbers there in terms of growth for a company like this. I certainly like it. I'm very disappointed I'm not involved right now.
Yeah, you know, I heard this news about the Amazon partnership, and I thought, oh, that's interesting for Affirm. It's also interesting from the Amazon perspective in terms of Amazon now having pieces of various companies. It's really putting its money where its mouth is in terms of finding partners and investing in those partners. Rivian is the obvious example in a day like today, but here we have Affirm also, Karen. And you got to wonder if this is sort of a signaling a change in Amazon.
I know. That's what I thought. I mean, that's a huge day for them between where Affirm's trading and where Rivian is trading. Maybe, you know, with Bezos stepping back from the CEO role, you can get him on fast, Mel, and see, you know, what he's up to, what he's looking at. But it is interesting to me how they're using that power. And I don't know if they're trying to, with Rivian, trying to keep out the competition from buying Rivian trucks, if they want to take all of that product. I don't know. Or they just have so much money and these partnerships make sense. It could be a mix of the two. That's really interesting. I mean, Affirm, those numbers are just astronomical. The one thing I thought Kate said was really interesting was about the number of times someone uses it. So for a big purchase, like a treadmill or a bike at Peloton, I don't know if that Amazon purchase will be, I don't know if people will do that buy now, pay later. But, I mean, that growth is just extraordinary. And I do think we're in the early stages of the buy now, pay later wave of how people are going to finance things.